Good morning, my children, and welcome to your English class, the class of the teacher Jacob. For today, my children, we're going to continue with the review of the vowels. Remember, the vowels are very important. Now, before we start with the new object of today, let's have a review of previous topics. First of all, the big question here is, how many vowels are there? ¿Cuántas vocales tenemos? Okay, for this you can use your fingers to count it. Recuerden que podemos utilizar los dedos para contar cuántas son. There are 5 vowels in total. Let's see what are they. Which ones are they? Vamos a ver cuáles son. Letter A, letter E, letter I, letter O, and letter U. We already saw the 4 previous ones. We already see their objects. We already saw capital form, small forms. Ya vimos sus mayúsculas, sus minúsculas. Ya vimos sus objetos. For example, with the letter A, we have objects like an ambulance, airplane, apple, ant. With the letter E, elephant, ears, eyes. Okay, with the letter I, Indian, igloo, ice cream. With the letter O, onion, orange, octopus. And right now we are studying the letter U. Remember, the letter U looks like a curve. Parece una curva, la letter U. In form of capital and small, en su forma mayúscula y minúscula. La letra U, acuérdense que tiene forma de una curva. Okay, very good. Now, previous object with the letter U was the umbrella. Do you remember what is an umbrella? Excellent, very good. Remember, an umbrella in Spanish, sombrilla. And the umbrella is the object that we use to cover our body and our head from the rain that pours out of the sky. Recuerden, chicos, que una sombrilla pues es el objeto que nos protege de la lluvia que cae del cielo. Now, today we are going to continue with the letter U, but we are going to see a new object. So, once again, my children, here we have the vowels, letter A, letter E, like the snail, que tiene forma de caracol, letter I, letter O, which is like a circle, and finally, letter U, the letter for the unicorn, the beautiful unicorn. Now, teacher, what is a unicorn? ¿Qué es ser un unicornio? Bueno, unicorn is similar to a horse, similar, un caballo, similar to a horse. The only difference is that the unicorns, they wear a big horn here on their forehead. Los unicornios tienen un cuerno aquí pegadito en su frente. And this horn contains several colors. The most predominant are color pink and color purple. Okay? Another characteristic of the unicorns is that they have hair, a layer of hair on their backs. Okay? Now this hair is the similar color as the horn. That means color pink and color purple. Otra característica de los unicornios es de que tienen una capa de cabello, de pelo en su espalda. Y esa capa de pelo también es de diferentes colores, comúnmente el color rosa y el color morado. Okay? Now, the color for the unicorns is completely color white. Well, they can be also color brown, but most of them are color white. Okay? Now, another characteristic of the unicorns is that they only live in fairy tales. They are not real, as in the case of horses. The unicorns, they only appear on stories. Otra de las características de los unicornios es de que, pues, desafortunadamente, tristemente, pues no existen, no son reales. Únicamente existen en nuestros sueños y en los cuentos de hadas. En todos esos cuentos que nos leen nuestros papitos, ahí es donde están presentes los unicornios. Los únicos animales que son reales y que existen en el mundo real son, pues, los caballos, ¿ok? Y los ponis. Pero los unicornios, esos únicamente los vamos a encontrar en las historias que nos cuentan, pues, antes de ir a la camita. Okay? So, remember, my children, the unicorn is an animal that lives in the fairy tales, and it's an animal that uses the letter small u. Okay? Very good. Now, the activity of today, my children, it's part of your teddy books, and it's located right here in this page. So, as you can see here, first of all, we have a small text. Tenemos un pequeño texto. I'm going to read it for you. ¿Qué? Se los voy a leer. It says, what animal is it? ¿Qué animal es? It's a unicorn. The unicorn, it's an animal of fairy tales, of fables. El unicornio es un animal de los cuentos de hadas. Okay? Now, under the title, under the sentence, we have the drawing, we have the image of the unicorn, and under the unicorn, we have the small u. First and most important is to trace the letter U. Lo más importante de este trabajo primero es remarcar todas las small u que encontremos. Okay? For this, remember, using your pencil really properly, you have to trace the small u, and remember, it's very important to mention the name of it. Recuerden que es muy importante, mientras ustedes hacen el remarcado de la letra, es importante también decir su nombre para que de esa forma, pues, no lo podamos aprender mucho más rápido. Small u, small u, small u. Remember, while you are tracing it, say the letter with all of your energy. Digan con toda la energía, cuando ustedes remarquen, digan con toda su energía el nombre de la letra. And finally, after tracing all the letters, then the second part of the activity is to paint the unicorn. Now, if you want to use the colors that the teacher used for this big unicorn, you can use them. If you want to use or apply your own colors, there is no problem. Si ustedes quieren colorear el unicornio como lo hizo el teachercito Jacob, lo pueden hacer. Si ustedes quieren escoger otros colores, no hay ningún problema. Siempre y cuando recuerden trabajos bien hechos. ¿Okay? Nada de rayones, nada de salirse de la raya. Ustedes ya son niños grandes, pequeñitos. Entonces recuerden siempre esforzarse. Okay? Very good. Now, before we finish with the class, let's have one final review of the letter and the object. Repeat after me with all of your energy. Small u. Unicorn. Very good. Remember, unicorn in Spanish, el unicornio. Okay? Excellent. That's it for today, my children. I hope that you have a beautiful afternoon. Remember, the teacher Jacob loves you very much, and I'm very proud of all of you. Estoy muy orgulloso de todo su trabajo que realizan todos los días. Have an excellent day. Goodbye.